I have just given you a summary behind the theory of these cycles. Now let's talk about the characteristics of a cycle. In front of you is a daily graph of the gold price. As you can see from the graph, a cycle moves from one low point to a peak and then back to another low point. This is known as the period of the cycle. In this graph, the periods go from A to B. So here we are. Cycle goes from a low point here, A, to a peak at C, and coming back to B, and this is the cycle period. And you have cycles of different period lengths. This is a long period cycle. Here's a short period cycle from A to B. Here's a medium period length cycle, and here another short period length. So you can see clearly that the gold PM price in its daily movement has cycles of different period lengths. The other important characteristic of a cycle is what is known as its amplitude. This refers to the height and depth of the wave above and below its axis. In the graph, the amplitudes go from C to D. So here's the amplitude of a cycle. This is a big amplitude from C to D here, and here's a small amplitude. Cycles with large amplitudes are usually found in longer cycles. These are used to forecast longer-term trends. So how does the program convert these irregular cycles of different periods and different amplitudes into one regular cycle that can be used for forecasting? It does it in 3 stages. In stage 1, the program examines each cycle, pointing out those repeating themselves, those with the biggest amplitude, and which have the best fit to past data. It's pretty straightforward and logical. The theory is, again, if the cycles have been repeating themselves, they will keep doing so and can be used for prediction. In stage 2, the statistical reliability of each cycle is tested. The cycles repeating themselves consistently in the data are identified, and these are known as genuine cycles. In stage 3, cycles that have passed what is called the Bartle's test are added into the analysis. Bartle's cycles with high percentages are cycles that can withstand random events, such as wars and unforeseen disasters, and occurrences that would affect the normal, regular movement of the cycle. For example, the Bartle's test would exclude cycles influenced by something like the 9/11 attack on New York. From these 3 stages, a cyclogram is developed. This cyclogram is not shown here. From the cyclogram, the trader has the option of using 3 cycle indicators in different combinations to forecast where the stock's going next. Now, the 3 indicators used in the cycle analysis are, firstly, the cycle indicator itself, and the cycle we use is called cycles array. Then the second one is the overbought, oversold indicator, which we call true OBOS. And the third indicator is the trigger indicator, which we call trendic. Each of these indicators, together with the price of the share, is presented in a box. In the price box, the program takes a daily price data feed from the markets and draws a price chart. It then computes the cycle indicators in 3 other boxes, telling you whether you should buy or sell the share or remain on the sidelines. This will all be demonstrated to you shortly. The program has put these indicators in 5 templates, giving the trader a choice in deciding which to use in the different stages of a share or securities as it progresses during its trading. These different templates have a function at different periods in a share's move as it responds to receiving data from the market. And the first template that we're going to be showing and demonstrating is the CT Classic template.